Hey, I'm Greta. Welcome to the Nightly from Hatch, where your late night thoughts go to rest. We have a caller coming up, and usually the information I get ahead of time before I talk to someone is like, a sentence, maybe a handful of sentences about like what this person is thinking about and what they want to talk about. In this case, all I knew is that I would be talking to someone named Mark, and that Mark left a mysterious voicemail about a break, but it's not a break in a relationship. And that was all the information I had. And I kind of loved how enticingly vague that is. So I think that's all I'm going to say to you for now as well, because this one is such a joy. Before we get there, I do want to say, if you want to come on the show to talk about anything that is on your mind, baking, other sorts of breakups. A friend just told me she's making her friend a divorce quilt, which I am thrilled by. Email us or send a voice memo to thenightly@hatch.co, or you can text us or leave a voicemail, 904-NIGHTLY. That is 904-644-4859. All right, let's get to our caller. Mark, hello.
Hi, Greta. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, nice. How's Minneapolis these days?
It's just delightful. It is a strong city. It really is gorgeous this time. It's gorgeous all times of year, but we get through together.
Oh, that's so sweet. How long have you lived there?
Well, 11 months. I'm a transplant to the Midwest.
Nice. Oh, how's that going for you?
It's going really well, and so much better than my previous location, which was Florida.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be very different.
I grew up in Florida. I lived in New York for many years, moved back to Florida, and then decided with my family, it's time for a long, sustainable change. And here we are in Minneapolis.
Good for you. That's great.
Yeah.
So let's see. Does that mean, have you made it to the fair yet? Because the fair in Minnesota is a big deal.
The fair, yeah. So when we moved the week the fair started. We got to the fair, and it was amazing. Yeah, it's everything and more than what everybody talks about. And it's just one of these things that you don't know unless you know, and it's just hard to explain. Have you been to the fair?
I have, but it's been a really long time. I lived in a suburb of Minneapolis for a couple of years, like in elementary school. And I think I have not been back to the fair since, but I have aunts and uncles, and my only cousin all live in the Twin Cities area.
Oh, neat.
So I feel like I know, I understand the fair culture very well. I feel like, even though I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah, and it's honestly, the fairgrounds are there year round. It's a full on, all those things, rides are there all the time. They just don't have the butterfly garden all year round, and Weird Al is not just in an amphitheater, year round with the band Styx. It's
not like a Vegas residency.
Exactly, yeah. But you can certainly go to the fairgrounds year round. It's not going to be as fun in December as it is in beginning of September.
No, not as fun. That's so funny. Okay, so what's on your mind tonight?
Well, Greta, I'm calling because I am seriously thinking about breaking up with my email.
Oh my God.
I'm just having some email issues. I'm at this point of my life where I'm deciding if we need to be together or if it's the thing that I need. I'm finding that I am using it less, and it's more using me, it seems. And I'm just trying to make this like big decision on like, should I abandon my email?
I am thrilled by this question. And I have many, many thoughts. I guess first I would like to clarify, when you say break up with email, do you mean not use email, or do you mean change current email providers?
Oh, I would not be able to be reached by email. It is no longer a form of communication for me. I will not be giving that out anymore because I have multiple email addresses. I'm assuming many of us have, because at some point, Crate and Barrel will find it, and you just need to get a new email address, or you give that other email address. But it's just gotten to a point of I'm breaking off that communication.
Man, that's amazing. I mean, as a person who like is actively managing 4 different email accounts for different reasons.
Yeah.
I think that's partly why I'm like, oh my God, is this an option? I mean, so yeah, do you think you could get away with it?
No, but I have a dream. And, you know, like you always hear about somebody like on a podcast or some cool like tech person who's like, yeah, I don't have a smartphone. I don't have a cell phone. Oh, I don't have, you know, like when you started hearing about people not having a landline, you're like, how could this be? And we've left that behind pretty much. Although I will say my parents do still have a landline. It's not attached to their house, but I still call it occasionally and leave a voice message. I don't know if they're getting them, but I will do it because it's still there. And I assume that's what would happen with me. Like, you know, somebody will reach out, an aunt or somebody, a chain email. But
the chain
and I've already departed from the question that you had, but essentially, I think, I feel like I want to be that person. And I don't know if it's like I would brag about it, but I definitely, like, if somebody asked, I would say like, oh no, I'm not doing email anymore. It's kind of like the generation of probably older millennials who are like, oh, I'm not doing Facebook anymore. I've departed from this, and I've also not signed up from TikTok. And so, you know, I'm saying these are like, people are doing this, and they seem to be less and less on these like social media devices. And my email just feels like another, like, I'm opening it, I'm swiping through, I'm just seeing these coupons I'm never going to use, you know, like, I don't know. It's not filtering the way I want it to filter. I know you can filter out all of the things. It's gone too far.
I mean, okay, first of all, I do think the people you hear about who don't have smartphones, like, I feel like I saw this recently about Christopher Nolan, but it's like, like they have staff with cell phones. You know what I mean? Like, I think most of the people who you hear about 100%. Who don't have email addresses are like actively employing multiple people who are managing emails for that person.
Yes. And he's the same person that's like, I don't have this device everybody has, but I did shoot this movie on something nobody has and nobody will have, which is just feels like the complete opposite.
Yes. And also my net worth is like millions of, exactly.
Oh, sure. Yeah. If I was there, I would for sure just like walk around aimlessly, and then somebody would have to. You hear that about Bill Murray, right? Like, oh, I don't have a cell phone.
Totally,
you just have to, like,
Bill
reach
Murray.
him.
Yes.
Right? Like, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I think a part of me is like, maybe it's a branding move, and it's just like, yeah, they have a cell phone. There's a for sure. My grandmother was the same way. She didn't think she had a cell phone. We were driving in the car, and a phone rang. And we were like, what is that? I don't know. And I opened the glove compartment, and a phone was ringing. I said, Grandma, this is your phone. She says, I don't have a phone. I said, I think we bought you a phone like 5 years ago. So, like, I'm 100% sure that these character players, directors, and celebrities, they have cell phones. They have email. They're just not interacting with them the same way because you're right. Yes. They do have a PA or somebody who can, get in touch.
And then they really can't, like, and people are just putting them into cars and telling them their schedules. It's like they don't have to actually engage with a lot of that stuff, which, does sound great.
Yeah. But also, like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe a clean start is the way to go. Like, like I bought movie tickets and it didn't go to my email. It went to my cell phone. Hang on to my cell phone, just sort of like it's in my Google Wallet or something, my airline ticket for tomorrow is in my wallet. Like I don't need to open my email and even to check in to have these apps.
Yeah, that's a good point. The apps, but I mean, so many of those apps, you do need an email address to log into them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really, so can I ask you like kind of a personal question, Mark?
Oh, sure.
How is your inbox hygiene?
Greta, it's good.
It's
really
good?
Good. Yeah.
Are you an inbox zero guy?
For a very long time I was an inbox zero person and human, and now it's like hovering in the small hundreds, but it's honestly because it's just gotten away. But all of the things I need to read or that are like necessities, which is like at this moment, like I could be a text message or a phone call. I'm keeping it down pretty low. So I'm not departing because I don't have the 20,000, the 30,000. I've seen people who open it and they're like, oh, and it's just out of control. Like it's somebody who's a hoarder and you can't do anything but burn the car. I'm not departing because of that. I keep it down low. I stay on track. But recently I have felt like, oof, it's getting to a place of it can get off the tracks. I'm really I can feel like I'm letting go.
I wonder, do you unsubscribe aggressively? That's something that I have found very helpful.
Yes. I do this when I'm like waiting for a flight, or if it's like Sunday scaries, let's just go ahead and unsubscribe, or let's try a filtering thing. But for some reason, some bedsheet company that I looked up on, through Instagram 2 years ago found me again. And, and plus we're getting, you sign up for to help the environment once, and then these third-party emails from a candidate in Arkansas is asking for $5 subscription. And I don't know how they got my email, but I'm invested now. So
are you though? Do you have to be?
No, I don't. But what they do is they're finding tricky ways to hide the unsubscribe button, and they'll put it in gray, or it'll be click and click through to see rest of email. So then you're going to an additional site to see rest of email, and then when you do unsubscribe, they have follow-up questions. They have an exit interview.
Yes.
To unsubscribe from somebody you didn't subscribe to.
Yes. It's the worst. It's so frustrating. I will not name the business, but I have clicked 11 boxes to unsubscribe from this one particular place. I've done it probably 4 or 5 times now. And these people are still emailing me, and it is driving me nuts.
Oh, it's out of control. I'm actually looking right now at any sort of email that I'd like to keep. No.
Is there anything in there? Nothing?
I'm oh, no. Yeah. I've definitely unsubscribed from this company many times, but they found me again. I registered for a music festival recently, and they're using email. And for this, it was we're so backed up, we'll get back to you, and we'll send you a code. And at that point, you put it in. And I'm thinking, you're a major festival. There's no reason you need to be using email. And if you email me, I might miss it. It's at this point, I just don't even want to go to the festival just for this reason.
Do you know Julio Torres? He's like a very delightful, strange, like
Yes.
comedian. I think he was on
Oh,
SNL for a
100%.
while.
Yeah. Hmm.
I saw a reel of his recently where he was talking about email, and he described it as like with his email inbox, he feels like he's standing in like a stream, like a flowing stream of water, like a river. And like if he happens to see something as it passes by, he may respond to it. But otherwise, like if it just floats away, it floats away.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah. And he's associated the color and shape with it at the same time. Like, I'm not dealing with the color red today, and so I'm just going to go ahead and let that pass by me. I do feel like I love that. And I do feel like there's this, like, I will look at an email and I know that I need to get to it, but I'll assign it in my head its own, like, folder of, like, that 3 to 5 day turnaround. Like or just I will get the like family member message and thinking like, does this need a response? Does it? Like if they're not asking for one, but it's like it's nice to know. But I'm also happy they didn't try to reach me on like another social media site or something, because I'm definitely not responding there because I'm not checking it. I'm not on it.
Yeah, well, and I would rather have a group email than a group chat, like 1,000%.
Oh, I love a group chat, but I am seeing something more often in emails, and I don't dig it, and that is couple email addresses. Like, we are the Smiths. This is Katie and Dave together. Our email.
Wow.
And you can reach us here. And it sounds lovely, but it also sounds not the direction I want to go in my life.
Oh my God.
Because you have to like manage this thing together.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's funny because part of me is like, is that how we bridge the like gender work divide in a couple?
Mm-hmm. Could you imagine asking at the end of the day, like, oh, did you check the email?
Yeah, I could also see being like, well, there was an email about that in a way that's not helpful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's receipts. Yeah, that's,
Exactly. And like, yeah, did you mark that as unread after you read it so that I knew it was new?
Yeah, I put that in the important tab on it, but like, I didn't see that you looked at it, I will say that I have been in a situation where my email has been on my partner's phone for a reason where like I needed to check something. I didn't have access for whatever reason. And then they get an email, opened it, didn't realize it was coming through my email address because Gmail doesn't say, or, said email service didn't say like, oh, it was coming to mine. So my partner opened it up. It was an accident, realized it immediately, closed it, but didn't save as unread. And then that's where things sort of, in the stream of the river, I was...
Yep, it's gone.
The bear that just looked away for a moment, and I couldn't see...
You can't get them all.
Yeah. And... it was a really incredible moment to be like, oh, something I thought was important, maybe not so much,
Yeah, I do think especially when it comes to like stuff on our phone, the more we can remind ourselves, like, actually, it doesn't matter. Is this life or death? Probably not.
No. Wouldn't it be amazing, though, to just like not
fully divest?
Just not. Yeah. To do what we think Christopher Nolan is doing, but like, I also think he's like frantically under the covers, just like looking at reviews of this beast of a movie or something, or somebody's reading it to him, and he's just secretly like pulling the phone out of the drawer and doom scrolling IMDb. Rotten Tomatoes.
I think his wife is taking on the burden of that one. I think she's emailing for two.
They have a shared email account. Yeah.
The Nolans.
The Nolan.
At gmail.com.
Nolan at Film 3. Yeah.
So have you considered, I think this could be really fun. Have you considered writing a really aggressive auto reply?
No, I haven't, but I love going on vacation and writing them. And then 2 days you're back, you forget to turn it off and you're like, still on vacation. That's a really good idea, Greta.
Right? I think you could write one, and it doesn't actually have to be unkind, but just I invite you to consider whether this should have been an email and if it needs a response. And, I'm interested in divesting from this platform.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I think it could be kind of fun. And just also, even if you don't actually use it, just to write it, I feel like could be very cathartic.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. And I would do this all the time for if I felt angry about something, I would write the text or I write the email, and then I wouldn't send it. I would just to feel the feeling. But this is actually a really good idea, Greta. I could give options and really make it simplistic. If, here are ways to reach out to me if this feels like the right move.
Exactly. And you could even be here are the types of emails I will not respond to. And it's chain emails that you think are funny, whatever. Yeah. Spam, coupons. I think it would be fun.
Yeah, because at this point, everything is even bills, they're on, an auto pay.
Right.
It's just
yes.
Yeah, I love that. I'm going to try
garbage.
that out. I'm going to try it. Maybe I have to ease into it and try it on one of my side accounts. I don't know what to call that. Other email, not on main. I'm not going to go.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it's a soft launch.
Yeah. I love this. This is great.
Oh, good.
This was
well,
really
so
helpful.
Mark, what I want you to do, I want you to try it out. And then in a couple months, when you've got thoughts, will you call back and we can chat about it? I think that would be really fun.
100%. That would be a blast.
Okay, great. Good. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay. So before I let you go, is there anyone or anything that you would like to say goodnight to?
Oh, yeah. I would like to say goodnight to my brand new neighbors. They just moved in next door to a duplex. The duplex is 2 different doors with a wall separating the house. They've decided as a married couple, one will live on one side of the house and the other will live on the other side of the house. And they said to us, we figured it out. And that's how we met them. And so they are just having a delightful evening. And I would like to say goodnight to my new neighbors and welcoming them to the neighborhood and figuring it out.
That's amazing. I feel like you should bring them 2 plates of cookies.
Yeah. And I'm going to bring them cookies, and they'll be the first people I know that will not send me an email as well.
Exactly. There you go.
They'll never know that I have one.
Oh my gosh. Well, Mark, thank you so much for coming on and for introducing this deeply provocative idea. I'm going to think about this one for a long time. So I appreciate you.
It was truly a blast. Thank you so much, Greta.
Take care and sleep well.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Oh my gosh, this one's gonna haunt me. Why do I have 4 email addresses? What am I doing with my life? I thought I was just compartmentalizing things, but I don't know. This is throwing me for a loop. I guess we'll just have to keep seeing how it goes. Tonight, I would like to say goodnight to my buddy Lorian, who, especially back when we used to work together, 20 years ago, he would send really, really good emails. And I still think about those emails. So Lorian, I'm thinking about you. Good night. If you want to come on the show to talk about anything that is on your mind, whether it is email address related or anything else, You can email us, or you can send a voice memo to thenightly@hatch.co, or you can text us and leave a voicemail at 904-NIGHTLY. That is 904-644-4859. Have a good night, y'all.